All right, y'all. Week recap. We had last week. We ain't come on last week, but we back like we never left, refreshed and ready to go. It was my fault. The reason why we ain't come back last week. I had literally no voice for like 4 days last week. I'm
Screaming
like,
at them fight.
yeah, after partially the fight and then like the Browns game also. Goodness gracious.
Oh, don't get me
But
started.
yeah, yeah, the that Browns Chargers game killed my voice. So along with that Wilder fight. So we back. While we're in here, and this has been like a very contentious thing anyway, we might as well discuss Browns, all things Browns. We feel like we've been arguing about the Browns for the last 5 days in our group chat. So
No,
anywhere in particular y'all want to start, and we are the Thursday night football game this week, so that'd be dope too. Um, if y'all are up and like actually active, we might have to do an immediate reaction depending on what we see.
yes.
I'm gonna be mad as hell. So shit.
All right, so who want to open up? Go ahead. Go ahead, we.
Um, I just want to start off by saying that Joe Woods got to go. Joe Woods got to go, and I don't think. I feel like Andrew Berry. He not gonna pay Baker this year. He gonna do it. He gonna give him the Kirk Cousins treatment. And Baker is like, I'm a bet on myself type of player. So I feel like if Baker don't improve, because this is a weird time for all this stuff to happen. Because like this was supposed to be the contract year. You know what I'm saying? And for all this to happen, it's just like terrible timing for Baker. So he need to step it up when he, you know what I'm saying, finally get the surgery or decide to do whatever he gonna do. And we got to get rid of Joe Woods because every time we play a contender, we can't stop the nosebleed. Looked great against two terrible defenses though, but we played, you know what I'm saying, people who actually matter. We giving up 30 burgers and 40 balls. Like it don't work like that. But we gonna have to do better.
So I'm gonna start off with the elephant in the room on this podcast network on our YouTube page. There are probably videos of me last year saying that the Browns are better without Odell Beckham. I know that sounds crazy, that sounds insane, and people like, how could you say that? It's Odell. The Browns are better without Odell Beckham. Baker Mayfield, in particular, just he has no connection with him on a football field. He can like him all he wants off the field, but he can't. It's just like no connection on it. And maybe it's some way the way he throws the ball, it just doesn't connect with the way Odell like plays and catches and everything. So I would rather that trade happen now, like while we have a chance, while he's healthy. I would rather just get rid of him, not get rid of him, but like trade him for something. See if we can not get some type of receiver back or get a high draft pick. If we can get a two for Odell, I would do it this year, and just let's see how we play out at the end of the year. I know it sucks, and it's like, dang, you traded away a potential blue chip player, but he's just not a blue chip player for us. So that's where I wanted to go. It's not. I don't think it's either one of their fault. Even though Baker hasn't been great, I don't. I don't
No, it's
blame
Baker's fault.
anybody in particular. I don't blame anybody in particular because I think Odell has had his faults too. But I just think it's just not gonna work, and we need to stop trying to force it to work because I think it's been detrimental to our team as a whole.
I can see
Um,
that, but go ahead.
so I'm gonna just build on a couple points that y'all had stated. First week, as far as Joe Woods, I do agree we may need to make a change at the defensive coordinator spot, only because he makes no in-game adjustments. Like he doesn't see something, diagnose it, and make an adjustment. is we running like this basic defense that any functional quarterback, any proficient quarterback is going to feast upon. Like, and then we got to start
Carved.
calling out a couple names.
Fuck up.
Denzel Ward, where you been at? Denzel Ward, where you been?
Hurt. You can't stay on
We
the
gotta
field.
say that. Then I want to build on Teddy's point. First when he said as far as Odell, I'm all right. So this is what I say. I think Baker he fake like Odell. I don't think he really like Odell in real life. I think he likes the idea of Odell, the type of athlete, the name, the stature, but I don't think he really like Odell as a person. And I think that's the issue. He faking. And they trying to make it work. And Odell, because he got a stigma on him, he's trying to play the game. You feel me? Like he's trying to be politically, not I don't want to say politically correct, but he playing the game. You feel me? So like he's not doing anything wrong. He's sticking it out. He's showing everybody that Baker Mayfield is the problem. So I would flip it. I would keep Odell and our core. I'm trading Baker Mayfield. 2 number ones. Come get him.
What you gonna get for him though?
Man, we ain't getting no goddamn 2 number ones.
Ain't no quarterbacks coming out.
Somebody is giving up the draft to go and get Baker Mayfield. Based on everything that's been said, we can get some draft capital. We can get some good players back in return. Go get Aaron Rodgers. Let us get our 2-year window, man. Let us really go for one. Because we got a good roster, man, and we are wasting away with bad defensive coordination and terrible quarterback play. So we got to make something happen. Like, all this Baker ain't bad, but he ain't great. That's bullshit. Like, I don't want to hear that, man. That's like illusions of grandeur or something like that. Like, that's false. That's a false narrative. Like, who wants a nigga that's good but great? Good but not great, or not bad. He in the top half of the league. We using all these phrases. No, we want a baller, man. We want somebody that's gonna see it, make it happen, man. We don't need mediocre. Why we deserve mediocre? Why we don't deserve motherfucking Justin Herbert? We don't deserve a nigga that can ball like that. We don't deserve a Mac Jones. A competent person. Okay. Like, we don't deserve a good football player, man. Why we got to deal with the mediocre goodness, man? I don't understand that. I'll rest my case.
Okay, so I want to make a couple points about what both of y'all said as well. About the Baker and Odell thing. All right, here's my thing. Odell Beckham is a rhythm receiver. So you gotta get that nigga the ball, man. Meaning, like, same way like a running back, the more time he touch the ball, the better he get. The more time, you know what I'm saying, you give Odell something as simple as a slant or a drag and just let him, you know what I'm saying, get his confidence and catch the ball. Like, because he's, you know what I'm saying, he's still coming off an injury and shit. And as far as how Baker feel about Odell, I wouldn't say that he dislike him. But I would say that he's intimidated by him because Baker is the type of person who wants to be the biggest name on his team. And with Odell on the roster, he ain't the biggest name in the offense. Like, brand-wise, like niggas love Baker, but niggas know, like, Odell is the man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So Baker want to be revered as the number one guy. And
that's part of it, too, but we got to understand what we do with it, man. Baker is an all-American boy.
You better get out of here.
Heisman Trophy winner. Man, he ain't trying to be around. He ain't trying to be around Odell, man.
You ain't shit. I knew what you was already insinuating.
He want a clean cut brother.
He almost trapped me in the sand what I was gonna say, Teddy, but I caught myself.
Come on, man. We gonna act like we don't know what's going on here, man. Baker's an all-American boy. And I ain't calling no names. I ain't saying he is or what he ain't. But let's just call it what it is, man. You feel me?
And then if we want to keep it a buck, we don't even gotta do the NFL. We gonna do the AFC real quick. Okay, so look. I'm starting the West. He's not better than Carr. Not better than Herbert. He's not better
You
than
can
Mahomes.
you can relax,
I ain't done.
Carr.
Carr
I ain't
made
done.
game-winning plays, man.
He's
Carr
not better than Carr, bro. Flat out. He's not better than Carr.
game-winning plays,
That's
man.
3 players right there. We're gonna do the East. He's not better than Josh Allen. So that's 4. We're gonna do the South. He's not better than Deshaun Watson. He's not better than Ryan Tannehill for real. But that's more of a toss up though.
Man,
But then
any
you got
That's a toss
anybody
up.
can do that when you running the ball 40 times a game.
and
He ain't
then
doing
he
nothing.
and then
I
he the
prefer
top he the
Tannehill for
third
our
best quarterback
roster,
in
though.
our division. Like nigga, so that mean he is at least the 8th best quarterback in the AFC. Like, and do we want that for real?
No, we
He's
don't
a
deserve that.
he a middle of the
We
pack
don't want to have the
quarterback.
8th best quarterback in
But that's cool though to get us out of the hole that we were in. But this is my thing. I don't want to sign him long term. But you also got see this thing that's scary though, right? Because I feel like Kirk Cousins was in the same position that Baker Mayfield was in before he left Washington, and they ain't had a quarterback even close to him since.
Yeah, that's the only thing
And
about it. Who we gonna get?
they've been shitty. So if we gonna upgrade, we need to it needs to be a for sure upgrade. Don't need to be taking a chance on a rookie or nothing like that. We need a vet, like a old school vet to come in and take us out.
All right, so say if we don't get that right. All right, how far is we going with Baker Mayfield? Honestly, though, we got to be honest with ourselves. How far is we going right now? Can we still make the playoffs?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're on track to be the 7th seed. We need to win this game Thursday. We need to. I know it's fucked up. We got everybody hurt. We need to win this game Thursday because this is one of the teams we're gonna be battling for the 7th seed with. But we can still get in at the 7th. And if we get healthy
Cincinnati
at the
better
right
than us?
time, right now, yeah. Nah,
If we want to do it on a week-to-week basis,
yeah.
Right now they are.
The last couple weeks, if you take the last 2 games we played, the last 2 games they played, they barely lost to the Packers. And who did they smoke this week? They smoked somebody this week, right?
The Lions. They should have beat the Packers.
Yeah, they smoked they should have won that game. They were the better team against the Packers, and the Packers is a good team. So, and we should have won our Chargers game, but we didn't, and we just got slapped by the
Chargers. That was the other point I wanted to make about the Chargers game. Okay, Joe Woods though, like, first of all, I respect the fuck out of Brandon Staley. Like he dropped hella nuts, like out on the field. You know what I'm saying? Going for it on 4th and 7 on his own 19, on his own 30 and stuff like that. But why is the Browns playing soft coverage on 4th down, bro? Like, what are y'all doing? Y'all giving Justin Herbert all the time in the world to just scan
It's
the
real
field.
elementary is what it is, man. He got a real elementary playbook. I don't know where he got that from. He just putting us in bad position after bad position after bad position. And then when we do get a stop in the Chargers game, we get the stop we need. We come down and run the worst series of plays we could have possibly run, and Chubb not in the game. Like, what we doing? We come down, we need to score on. We come down, we need to score. They run the ball 3 times in a row. Why is he putting the game in his hands?
Man, the biggest thing is like not play calling. The play calling is be iffy at times, but he can work on that. Or he needs to find a defensive coordinator or a defensive scheme. Like what is our scheme? Like we just seem like we go out of
identity.
Myles Garrett getting quadruple team.
They don't move
triple team. Myles Garrett.
He don't get moved along the line nearly enough. Like I remember when J.J. Watt was like doing his thing, he would be at D tackle, he'd be at the left end, right end, they'd stand him up sometime, all that. When you got a player that dynamic, you have to move him around so you can beat the the way that the team is game plan. All the teams got to do is game plan. Like, all right, we know he gonna line up on this right defensive end every
Doubling the
time, so we
chip.
get the
Doubling the
left
chip.
tackle, left tackle, tight end, running back. We gonna chip him 2 times, and he gonna get a main blocker every time. Like if you line up at D tackle, it's harder to double team him, especially if he in the inside with our other good D tackle. Like, or you put him and Clowney on the same side. I remember in particular the Giants.
Put Ty McKinley on the other side.
The Giants, bro, they used to do this the year that they won the Super
The
Bowl.
NASCAR
Both years,
package.
actually. Yeah, NASCAR package. They used to just do different things to like make the pressure like actually come. And then on third, we cannot get off the field on third down. It's pathetic. Like every time, even it can be 3rd and 8, they're gonna get 9 yards.
Man,
it's like
easy.
we don't.
But look,
It like the middle of our defense is like getting gashed all game. So it's like it's just annoying at times.
All right,
like
so this
just watching us play so complacent.
all right, so like they do job evaluations at the end of the season, right? After the playoffs, after we let Chad Henne convert a 4th down on his feet, what made them look at Joe Woods and say, "You can keep your job, brother"? Our defense was terrible the whole year. I guess they gave him a chance. They're like, all right, we're going to get some pieces. We're going to sign some people in free agency. Then we see what you can do. 5-6 games in, it ain't working. It's not working, bro. It's not working. He got to go, man. He should have been gone. Honestly. And I hate to even say somebody need to lose their job.
Yeah, my problem is
It's not good.
it's just the fact that we can't beat good teams, man. Every time we roll up against a team that's supposed to be as good or better as advertised, then we can't put it out. Like
it ain't even just
we
that
should
we
have
can't
the Chargers
beat
game
good
and the
teams.
Chiefs game.
We can't get stops in the 4th quarter at all. Like at all. Like the 4th quarter is just like, all right, we can do whatever we want against the Browns. Like all game, like all 4th quarter. And then it's like we become too predictable. So that's annoying. That's just so annoying. And what's up, everybody? What's up, Trey X? What's up, L Dub? And what's up, Brandon? I see y'all in the comments. Yeah, man, it's just annoying. We can't get off the field, but we not gonna stay on the Browns that long because we actually gonna have to come back to them for a preview at the end of this podcast. We're gonna say the last 5 minutes for the Browns. So y'all got any other games in particular that y'all want to hit on, like next, or because I do have some thoughts on a couple things.
Crazy games over the weekend, though. A lot of stuff that happened.
Crazy games.
Which game you want to start with, Teddy?
So I want to start with actually this Cowboys Patriots game because that was like I watched most of that game as well, like intently, because I wanted to see like, okay, what like Mac Jones, I had a lot of money on this game as well, riding on this game as well. So I'm like, all right, let me see what's going on. And Mac Jones is kind of like scary, like for him to be. It's just something about how about them Cowboys, of course, Trey X, you as a Cowboys fan. But yeah, he like his poise in the pocket, his demeanor, his quick release, it kind of looks like a Brady out there. And that's scary. Like, not again. Like, we about to have to go through this shit again. These niggas get another quarterback like that.
Look,
but
man,
like,
he ain't no Brady.
Belichick is a GOAT, bruh. He coaches them up. Bruh. He still got the most disciplined team. And his quarterback is super poised, man. That poise word is what it is, man. Joe Burrow, Mac Jones, Kyler Murray, poise. Justin Herbert, poise. He poised, man. He made good decisions, and he got a fucking genius coach. His coach is a genius, man. He's not gonna put him in a position where he's not gonna be able to be successful. Like, he know how to coach. Bill Belichick, man. People hating on him when Brady left and won his chip. Like, Brady did it all by himself. Don't sleep on Bill, man. He don't play like that. He ain't one of them.
It was crazy too. Like Mac Jones threw a pick six, came back the next play and was like, all right, I think I seen something. Boom, learn from his mistakes. Like, all right, let's not go right
Damn,
into
my shit.
like let's not go right into like how it happened before. We gonna do a couple plays. We gonna get them thinking one thing, and then boom, beat him right over the top for that touchdown. Like it was just like beautiful. Like
Supposed to do,
and
man.
for him to be so poised to like come back like, all right, I threw a pick six in the fourth quarter. I may have just gave up the game. No, I ain't give up the game. I got this. Like I'm gonna come out, make a strike, and we're gonna beat the same player. But
Alabama,
that
man, he a winner, man. He come from Nick Saban to go straight to Bill Belichick. He prepared. He definitely prepared. He's not ill prepared at all.
So the only thing, so let me touch on this. Trey said Diggs is the decoy so far, defensive player of the year. Yes, he is, but he does give up an alarming amount of yards though. Like, yes, I'm okay with my DBs being the way he is. Like, I want you to make big plays more than you don't have to get all the stops. I want you to be a ball hawk, a turnover machine. So
Yeah, just
that's
don't
why
give
I
up
like
the
Diggs.
touchdowns.
But I know some people have preferences on that. Like they want their corners to be like more like Jalen Ramsey. Like Jalen Ramsey will make the big play, but he locking shit up all game. But yeah, Diggs has been crazy. Like he wasn't even that good last year, and for him to, it seemed like he went home in the off season and was like, all right, I need to be better at these things. I need to watch film. I need to have better play recognition, and that's just what he's been doing this year. Like his play recognition has been crazy.
Yeah, he's a gambler though. He be all over. He be all over the field, but he make plays though. As long as he ain't giving up touchdowns, I'm cool if he making plays. He gonna give up some catches. You in the league, so like, as long as you making plays, you ain't giving up touchdowns. It's fine with me.
What make him so good is the fact that half the shit he be making is off instinct. If y'all ain't never noticed, like one of them picks he got, I think it was against the Eagles. He was in cover three
Yeah, he came from the other side
and
of the field.
jumped out of cover three and jumped in cover two and like into the flat and picked that bitch off. And I was like, whoa, like I ain't even peep it at first. Somebody else had, I think I was like watching it on Get Up or something, but when they showed the clip, like how he did it, I'm like, damn, like he really like just took a crazy ass chance. Like a good quarterback probably would have hit him with a crazy pump fake it, you know what I'm saying, and got a long touchdown. But the fact that he was just so instinctive about it and made that play was nice to me. I like that.
Yeah, play
I,
recognition instincts, man. Something the Browns linebackers don't got.
With the
all right,
exception of
and
JOK.
here comes the memorial. Teddy don't know shit about football. He was completely wrong. CD Lamb. I didn't think he was gonna be better than Jerry Judy. He's been probably, if not the best, the second best receiver in that class. And it's crazy that they were him and Justin Jefferson was what, the fourth and fifth picked receivers in that or the third and fourth best picked receivers in that draft, and they've been like clearly better
Is Ruggs
than
in that draft too?
yep,
Ruggs,
it's
boy.
Ruggs and Judy. I
Ruggs was
like
drafted
Ruggs.
before Jefferson. I don't know about he wasn't
Drafted
drafted
before
before Judy, I
Judy.
don't think.
No, Ruggs was
Ruggs
drafted
was
before
drafted
Judy.
high. Yeah, he
Judy
was
was drafted
17.
early, wasn't
Judy
No,
was.
yeah, he was drafted high, but he wasn't. Ruggs was drafted first because Raiders chopped everybody drafting him ahead of Judy.
he? Yeah, but one thing I learned though in the NFL is, man, the player who go to the better quarterback is gonna have a better season 9 times out of 10. Every now and again, you might have your Terry McLaurin and your D Hops and shit like that, but most of the time, like the player who goes to the better QB is gonna have a better career. That said, CD Lamb got Dak, and then you know what I'm saying. Judy is pretty good, but I don't feel like he can stay healthy that well. And then you got Teddy Bridgewater, who don't really, you know what I'm saying. He'll check him down Charlie, so he ain't really like throwing to Judy's strengths. You know what I'm saying?
Teddy Two Gloves make
Judy
plays.
just Judy been hurt though. That's the thing. He just can't stay healthy so
He a
far.
great route
But
runner.
here's
Love
the
it.
guy
I love
though.
great route runners in general.
Eagles drafted Jalen Rager at 21. The next pick is Justin Jefferson. That gotta suck. If you're an Eagles fan, that gotta suck. Jalen Rager ain't bad, but he ain't Justin Jefferson. That's for sure. Justin
I thought
Jefferson
Jalen
is
Rager was gonna
yeah.
ball out. He's making so many plays in training camp, one hand catches and everything. I was like,
But he don't have a quarterback.
It don't matter. It don't matter who your
I ain't saying
quarterback
that
is.
Jalen Hurts ain't gonna be a
Justin,
good quarterback, but he ain't ready yet.
nah, he
CD,
can't throw.
CD rocking that 88. He a goater, man. He rocked the 88 at the receiver position. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be a goater.
Jalen Hurts can't throw a football. That's the problem.
I really want Jalen Hurts to be good, though, man. I really want him to succeed.
I do too, eh?
They gave him the opportunity, man, but I don't know what it is. Niggas just ain't got it. I don't think he played bad last year though. He made some plays.
Hey, have y'all seen that quarterback at
The thing about Hurts is he's still a rookie.
Yeah, he's
You
still
said
a
what,
rookie,
Teddy?
but hold on. Let me finish this point on that, and I'll go ask y'all a question. Yes, he's still a rookie, but he played 4 years in college. Well, he was in college for 5 years, right? He was in college for 5 years. He played some last year. He just can't throw a football. Like, he's a playmaker, yes. But like his accuracy, he needs to rework the way he throws the ball. Like he's just not accurate at all. And that's just the problem. We love these quarterbacks that can be like these like gadget type players, but in the end, you need to be able to throw a football. Like that's the problem with Taysom Hill. That's the problem with Trey Lance right now. Like that's the problem with some of these quarterbacks. Like you have to be accurate in the NFL. Like Kyler Murray, the reason why he is the way he is, that motherfucker's dead accurate.
Yeah, he got stupid
Dead,
touch.
dead accurate.
Stupid
Like
touch.
he makes
Not only
throws
that though,
beautifully.
he got poise too. He stay in the pocket and he take that hit.
Even Lamar, he hits receivers dead on their hands, like more often
He
than
just
not.
got an
Like,
ugly throwing motion. That's all.
yeah, he just
Just
got
look.
an ugly
I don't
throwing
even think
motion.
it's that
He
ugly. Oh,
inconsistent.
that sidearm. It is funny looking though, I guess.
He inconsistent sometimes, but when he's on, he's on. I ain't never seen Jalen Hurts be on as a quarterback. I seen him be on as a player, but he ain't never he's not making consistent throws. That's the problem. So yeah,
Hey, I want to say two things about Lamar Jackson though. I want to say one, I want to apologize to Lamar Jackson though, because I blew down on him. You know what I'm saying? Coming out of college, I don't know if I've been thinking about it all day. Honestly, I think it was because I was so mad about what happened to Michael Vick's career. I didn't want him to be better than Michael Vick type shit. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't exceed that. And then two, to your point about him throwing the football, Lamar Jackson really only run on design runs. Like when it's a design pass, that nigga stay in the pocket and throw the ball. You know what I'm saying? He don't be looking to run or, you know what I'm saying, trying to improvise and shit. He stand tall in the pocket and deliver the football. He threw for 400 yards last week, man. He balling. Then we tussle with the Chargers, give up 47, and then they come out there and shellac the Chargers.
Well, we better have it together before them divisional games. But speaking of Lamar, though, Lamar just a gamer, man. He just a football player. He one of them niggas that was just when you play Pop Warner, he was just a GOAT. He just was good. He was gonna score 8 touchdowns a game. He just a good ass football player. And he a gamer. And he got the trust of his coach. He ain't like Stefanski where I gotta withhold 50% of my playbook because my quarterback can't make plays. We can't throw the ball down the field. I gotta design everything. The John Harbaugh trusts his coach, trusts his quarterback, and them niggas work together and they make it happen. You feel me? You build around your best player. He put him in a system that he can succeed in, and they can still throw the ball. And he make winning plays. 4th down, he's gonna convert. 3rd down, he can convert. Just better foundation. I don't know. Lamar good as fuck though.
All right. The question I had was, have y'all actually seen that Oklahoma quarterback? Not the dude that was getting the hype. The dude that came in for him.
No, I only seen
You
that
talking
one
about the freshman?
that running play.
Yeah,
He like the
yeah.
best quarterback in the country, Teddy.
This motherfucker look like Patrick Mahomes. Where
He
are
like
they
the best
growing
quarterback in the
these?
country. I watched that game, Teddy.
Bro,
He
where
was
are they
going crazy.
growing these niggas from?
You already know, man. The place where
I
the
knew
ebony and
Spencer
ivory
Rattler was
combine.
done, bro. I knew he was done.
The place with the
And
ebony
he just came
ivory
out there. He been
combined.
playing bad.
Oklahoma,
Hey,
Texas,
but listen though,
shit like that. Arkansas,
Teddy though,
they in the
listen.
suburbs.
He was supposed to be the #1 quarterback coming in the draft this year. He been playing bad all season. They was about to lose that last game. They put that freshman in. The first time he touched the ball, he ran for a 62-yard touchdown. And
Yes,
then he threw for
Rattler
like
was sick.
2 deep ass touchdowns. Like
The,
they came back
the
from down
motherfucker was
21 and won the
incredible.
game. And he
Yeah.
looked like the best quarterback in the country. And #2 is the dude from Ole Miss. I like him too. His
Oh
name
yeah,
like Mac
yeah. I seen
Robinson,
him like
white boy.
yeah.
He not bad.
So yeah, this
But other than
Caleb
that, like it ain't no
Williams, like
quarterback
out
in
of
college that's
nowhere,
coming out as good.
bro. They had Spencer Rattler. He was supposed to be that guy.
We're supposed to
Caleb
win
Williams
Heisman
is
and
like
everything.
Caleb Williams is like so far better than him. It don't make no sense.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all watch that QB
I
one
definitely
stuff that
saw
had
that.
Spencer Rattler on it when he was in high school?
Nah,
With QB1.
On Netflix.
I missed that. I missed that season. I usually watch them all too, but I missed that season. I'm gonna go
I
back and
seen
watch
it.
it.
I seen it then. If you go back and watch it, you'll see it.
That he was gonna be good or something.
He wasn't. He just wasn't. You know what I'm saying? He was good, but he not that. If you go back and watch it, you'll see it. You can just tell by how. You just gotta watch it.
He was a hype job ass.
Yeah, hype job. He ain't really got that go in him for real. It's hard to explain. Watch this show. You will see what I'm saying. You just catch a snippet of it.
All right. Next thing. So this is in tune with our. So we can talk about. I don't really want to talk about this Dolphins Jaguars game. Dolphins Jaguars game. Fuck the Dolphins. They fucked me. But I pull up a web page and I saw this earlier. Rumors that Tua Tagovailoa could be headed to Denver or Washington football team, part of a 3-team trade. I think that's more interesting than the actual the game that happened on Sunday, because that game was a good game, but it was like really Dolphins, like y'all gonna let them come back and win this game. What do y'all think about Tua? And
Yes.
what do y'all think about his fits on other teams, like Washington or Denver? Like, what do y'all think about that?
I like the two quarterbacks on them two teams, so I don't really know. I ain't really too high on Tua. Left hand short quarterback. I'm cool, but I like Heineke and I like Teddy Two Gloves, so I don't know. But for Miami, go ahead, bring on Deshaun Watson. That's what it is. So go ahead, let's do it. I like that for them.
Is he gonna be able to
Yeah,
play?
he ain't got suspended or nothing. Houston just ain't playing him. He just not playing for Houston. He never got suspended or nothing.
He has not got suspended. The plan isn't for him to get suspended this year at least. Oh yeah, I think I'm
He
with
just
you
said he
on
wasn't playing for them no more.
that. Here's my thing. What the hell is the difference between Tua and Teddy Bridgewater? Like, if you're going to bring Tua in for Teddy Bridgewater, you're going to get a lesser. I think you're going to get a lesser version of Teddy Bridgewater. Like, I don't understand
I don't think.
I don't understand their stick on that. Like, they should be trying to wait this year out and try to go get Aaron Rodgers. That's the Broncos should be doing. Like, and then Washington, like, yeah, I don't think he's better. He hasn't shown me that he's better than Tyler Henneke, like, at all. Like, Tyler Henneke almost won a playoff game last year. I know he wasn't supposed to be good, but he's at least serviceable. Tua has been like, he talk about check down Charlie. Tua do not throw the ball more than 15 yards down the field ever. So like
Man, Tua
I
wasn't
don't
good at
know about
Alabama to me, bro. He had 4 of the best receivers in college, like every year.
this. This man literally had
The
4
nigga literally
number
threw to
one.
Devontae Smith. Right, nigga threw to
Devo-
Devontae Smith, Jerry Judy, Henry Ruggs,
and Jalen
and
Waddle.
it's somebody else they threw.
Jalen Waddle.
And Jalen
Jalen
Waddle.
Waddle was the 4. He was the 4. He was his slot receivers was Devontae Smith and Jalen Waddle. That was his slot. So like, of course you're gonna be like who the hell can't complete passes with that? And the best offensive line, best
Niggas
running back.
ain't all them cornerbacks in D1 is trash, bro. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be able to guard that. Right. And you got all the time in the
left-hand
world to throw any
quarterback
pass.
with a hip injury. No.
Right.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. He did injure his hip before. Yeah, he was injured at the end of the season.
Wrong Alabama quarterback. Alabama quarterbacks be hit and miss. They just miss.
He has been living off that championship game comeback. Like that's been his claim to fame, and it's like we can't unsee that. But it's like you need to unsee that. That's not the quarterback that he's been. Like in the NFL, he hasn't had to make reads all his life. Like if dude is not open, he's not throwing him the ball. He's not throwing nobody open or anything like that.
That's a fact. But if I'm being honest, I'm thinking about it, like I don't really see no quarterbacks in the NFL that Tua is actually better than. Probably Davis Mills.
Davis Mills is funny. I
feel bad for Tyrod, man. He keep getting hurt.
Yeah. And the most unopportune
shit
time,
happened to him.
he looked good this year when he played too.
Oh, the
he was driving on us.
The doctor punctured his lung.
I was about to say that. He's the only reason. You said they gave money, Tay?
Yeah, they had to settle with him. It was like undisclosed. They gave him money for that though. You can't do shit like that. Shit like that can't happen. That's medical malpractice.
That's the whole reason they even discovered Tua in the first place. I mean, Herbert in the first place.
Justin Herbert. That motherfucker got in and never looked back.
That nigga, the Dolphins got to be like slapping themselves.
One of the worst. Damn. That got to be one of the worst decisions in franchise. Bruh, they literally, if they would have had Justin Herbert last year, remember they went 10-6 last year. Yeah, this nigga White coming here talking about Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley nice though, man. He gonna be real nice. Yeah, we got a young KG.
What do you do?
We got a big man factory in Cleveland. Come get you one.
17, 6, 9, 1 steal, 1 block. 17, 6, and 9, 1 steal, 1 block. First game.
6 boards or 6 assists?
6 assists. That motherfucker, he can pass. Pass.
Okay.
Yeah, he gonna be running the offense soon in a couple years.
While I was talking shit, he was like talking about he don't be getting no boards and shit.
Nah, he weak though.
I just wanted to see
he got to get some film. He like Jaren Jackson on that end. But that's not what we came here to talk about, White. When it comes to talk about NBA, we save the NBA for next week. Mm-hmm. Even though, goddamn, we gave up 132 points to Memphis Grizzlies. That's pathetic. We got to be ashamed of ourselves. But, yeah, let's go back to – let's do some quick hits on some of these other games that were blowouts. We had Chiefs and Washington football team. That was a nice slacking. It was actually a close game to start. Like at halftime, it was 13-10, and then, the Chiefs just took off 3 touchdowns, 2 of them in the third quarter, 1 in the fourth. And Washington put up no more points. I got any thoughts on that? Quick thoughts.
Yeah, man. Nobody's scared of the Chiefs no more.
Their defense is terrible. They brought them few pieces in, got them over the hump to get that ring. Now it's the Pat Mahomes show. They gave him $500 million. It's all on his back.
Hey, at least they're gonna be exciting though. Every game is a shootout or like just an excitement. Unless they fuck up the game. Like he had 200 interceptions. That's the only reason why that game was close. And they got a running back problem. They kind of missing Damian Williams. I don't think Clyde Edwards. He plays for Chicago now. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is I haven't seen it for him. And then Darrell Williams is a 2 yards in a cloud of dust type running back. He good on the goal line, but he ain't breaking shit. So not only do they got a defensive problem, they got a running back problem. They need to go get a running back. And yeah, Andy Reid do usually keep a good running back. So I don't know. Maybe he got one in the stash. We're gonna see one toward the end of the year come off the practice squad and start balling.
No, they thought Edwards-Helaire was gonna be like Brian Westbrook or something. Psych. He ain't it,
All
boy.
right. Next game, the Ravens thrashed the Chargers 34-6. Any thoughts on that?
The Chargers can't stop the run, and why couldn't we run the ball on them?
Shit, we did. We just
When
didn't
it
run
counted.
it up.
Boys, I told you what happened, bro. We got to stop. We didn't get. That was a terrible drive, man. Then they got the ball back and did what they did. We ran the rock though. Might have ran it too hard. The niggas ain't playing right now.
Also, it was like every time I looked at that game, the Ravens had the ball and like it was like they ain't had to go far any time. Like it was like turnover. Not even just turnovers, like turnover on down, weird plays to where they just was already down there. Like they ain't had to go. Like they probably had like 3 long drives the whole game. Most of their touchdowns was like 20 yards, 30 yards. So yeah, it was wild. Like it was a weird game. I would throw that game out if you're looking for like a reason to not like the Chargers. I would just throw that game out. That was a weird game, and that happened. Any other thoughts? And no, the Ravens gonna get some of their players back, but a lot of them they had a bunch of season-ending injuries at the beginning of the year. So like none of their running backs coming back, and none of their defensive players that they got hurt coming back. They always injured though. There's something going on with their practices or something like that.
They're probably practicing too hard, practicing too much.
Couple other games. It was
recovering
hella
right
blowouts this week. All right, Colts Texans. We can make this conversation very brief. 31-3. 31-3 Colts. It was a shellacking. The Texans never was in the game. They look like shit. Only redeeming quality is somebody need to go get Brandon Cooks up off of them because he's still nice. Even though he got one more concussion before he might pass, we might have to put him on a T-shirt.
Oh, man.
Brandon Cooks, he done had like 10 concussions. But
they keep sending him across the middle. He's 5'7". Why is he going across the middle? He be getting whacked.
While he playing though, that motherfucker's productive. 9 catches, 89 yards with Davis of Mills.
The Mills. D Mills.
Oh, we had a Jonathan Taylor sighting this week. He was running crazy on this. Yeah, I have much on that game. Who the hell cares?
Indianapolis thought Carson Wentz was gonna be the answer.
Yeah, he does some of the stupidest shit.
Carson Wentz been looking good the last couple weeks.
Yeah, but it's like he wanted.
Luck.
He be wanting to get he forced this shit upon himself. He's like how Big Ben used to be. Like, why are you trying to run over linebackers? Go down, dummy.
Yeah, this is not college.
I ain't never heard of a nigga in my life have an ankle sprain in both of their knees at the same time. I mean, both of their ankles at the same time.
He got hurt, but no. That play though, the play he got hurt on, he was doing stupid shit. He was trying to spin out of a defensive tackle that had him clearly, and his ankle got caught under the defensive tackle. Bro, just go down. They literally had 3 downs to get a touchdown in that instance, and he was trying to make it happen on one. He does some stupid shit. They not a terrible team, but they not good either. They're just 2 trash teams. Next, another very bad team. The Rams throttled 38-11. And that 11 is very misleading. The Giants scored on their first possession and didn't score until their third to last possession. Like they didn't score again until the fourth quarter, bro. They was getting
McVay said, "Open up the playbook. Open it all up. What you want to run? What you likes and dislikes."
Them niggas like stat game. Everybody get a touchdown. Cup going crazy on them. By the way, Cooper Kupp.
Matthew Stafford.
People have been sleeping on him because he's been stuck in that hellhole called Detroit.
Yeah, he put up numbers in Detroit, though. I don't know what make a nigga think he wasn't good.
People,
I didn't think it was that good.
People rarely watch the games when he was in Detroit, so it's like you only seeing like the highlights of the bad, and you ain't really get to see him on a game-to-game basis, like ball out with that.
I didn't think Calvin Johnson got all these numbers he got. Who's lobbing it up? Matty Stafford.
He still loves him too. Calvin Johnson still was like I just watched something about him, and he was talking about how he still fuck with Matthew Stafford. It wasn't his fault that they was trash.
Right.
Oh yeah. Where did Seattle pull Geno Smith from? He been sitting on their bench for how many years? I did not know Geno Smith was still in the league.
He been on the bench for 4 years.
I didn't either. I'm not gonna lie.
4 years, baby.
They was in both of them games though. He came in, made plays, and was in both of them games. It did turn the ball over. Bro, I was like, Geno, man, that pick he threw, I was like, oh my god. Then he came back the next game like OT and he fumbled or something. I'm like,
yes, he fumbled. They had just got to stop and got the ball back. They probably could have actually just tied the game. And this nigga gets stripped trying to do too much. It's like the full Geno experience. He looked good, bad play over with. Him and Daniel Jones is like that too, though. Like Daniel Jones would be cool, interception. Damn, bro, or fumble. What are you doing?
He looked like
Daniel Jones is trash, though. Daniel Jones is not a good quarterback.
Though.
Daniel Jones is Jalen Hurts.
He fast and shit, though.
Well.
He's striking.
He a running quarterback. He's just a running quarterback in disguise. Like
right.
he is not accurate. Not accurate. Wow. He can at least make some throws though. But he's not accurate. He better when he on the move. Like he a running quarterback in disguise. Like people don't want to say it because he's white, but he like another he like a better throwing Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill funny though. Like it's just funny that we got players like Taysom Hill in the league.
Taysom Hill so much, bro. What is it about it? I don't see it.
Taysom Hill, that's Sean Payton's favorite player.
That's who
take all the shots. Sean Payton, they coach. That's his favorite player.
Oh yeah, he loved it. I mean, I'm like, but he's 30 years old, a quarterback, utility player.
Nigga play kickoff, punt, punt return. Nigga on the goal line. They might have that nigga at the back of the end zone if it's a Hail Mary. Nigga play every position. Except the one that he's supposed to play. But let's see. What else games that we ain't touched on? Oh, Broncos Raiders. Look, did y'all see how the Raiders look without their coach?
Yeah, I thought he was gonna play bad.
I knew that was gonna happen though. They was playing inspired football and they got a new coach. They wanted to turn up for him. Everybody liked him on the squad. It was ready to turn up for him, man. And Derek Carr had a couple bad games in a row. He was, you know what I'm saying, he was due for one.
Man, John
Yeah,
Gruden tripping.
and shout out that boy Henry Ruggs, man. He's 69th in receptions, but he's 15th in yards. That motherfucker is what you call a big play magnet.
Hey, fly routes and deep posts.
and
He is not
he
touched.
and he gonna get open every game this year. He done had a reception of over 20 yards.
Can't
And-
nobody
and-
keep up with him. He fast as hell.
And he done had 4 games where he had a reception over 35 yards. This motherfucker really just be like, all right, let me run this deep post real quick. Run his double move and get open.
I like that other receiver they got, Brian Edwards, though, too.
Yeah, he another one. I see him
Yeah,
running
right.
fucking 50 yards down the field all the time. He said Taysom Hill won you a few bets at BYU. Right. Bet he did. They was whooping ass when he was at BYU with that ugly ass offense they had. All right. Last couple games, and then we're gonna focus on that Titans Bills game at the end. But the Bengals thrashed the Lions 34-11. It's just dope to see that Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase just really have that connection though. Like they really like locked in tune with each other still. And that shit is gonna look, I know they in our division, but I don't hate the Bengals. Like I hate the Ravens and Steelers, fuck them. Like I don't hate the Bengals. So I wanna see the Bengals look good. Like as long as they don't look good against us, I'm cool with that. Like they got a nice little offense. They got weapons, man.
Okay,
They got
play them.
it's gonna be definitely a shootout.
Yeah, Baker always ball against the Bengals if he playing.
Yeah, that's gonna be a dope game.
Burrow star though, man. The next great.
Burrow is exactly who niggas thought he was coming out of college, man. He's gonna be a great quarterback. Like he was a quarterback that you can't miss on. He got that moxie. It's crazy that just think about Ohio State had him and he couldn't play at Ohio State. That shit crazy to me. I always think about that shit. Like he got beat out by Dwayne Haskins at Ohio State.
I wonder what
He
it
threw 50
was.
touchdowns that year.
You said what?
He threw for 50 touchdowns that year, though. I get it.
Yeah, no. Like he got rightfully beat out by Dwayne Haskins. Dwayne Haskins' problem was he got to the league. He was at home. He was out here doing
he
some
got
bullshit.
salary in the wrong place. But they said about Urban Meyer, Ryan Day said that it was a real close competition, though. Like, he didn't really get beat out significantly. He just got beat. Like, they was talking about him for a long time at O State.
Yeah, we gonna get to see that boy Case Keenum. Yeah, he real good. So, y'all got any other thoughts on any of these other games? Like any players that y'all seen was like, damn, he look good, or any of that? Or can we go to this Bills Titans game? Because I got a lot of thoughts on the way that went.
Go ahead.
First off, I know people again in fantasy, right? But God damn, did Justin Fields get beat out at Georgia? Yeah, he got beat out by what's the quarterback name that plays for
Jake Fromm.
He got beat out by Fromm and Eason. Jacob Eason, who played for the Colts now. He's the backup on the Colts. But he was a freshman though. He left after his freshman year. Like he wanted to start coming in. Like if you watch also like we talked about that QB1, if you watch QB1 in his year, he was a dickhead too in high school. like just a prediction. So I knew like they should have known like if he was coming in, he was gonna want to start, and if he wasn't gonna start, he was gonna leave. But he made the right decision for himself, though. Just like Joe Burrow made the right decision for himself to leave and go to somewhere that they was gonna have a productive career. But yeah, the Bills fucked me. By the way, fantasy. Did y'all
Same.
seen that shit, right? Y'all seen y'all seen that shit. This nigga
Yeah,
Zach
with the
Moss.
slipping ass.
Zach Moss has gotten a touchdown on the goal line in most of their games this year. They all of a sudden want to run QB sneaks with Josh Allen on the goal line or on that short yardage plays, and they just killed me. I lost the game by 1 point because of this shit. But those plays made no sense to run. Josh Allen isn't a QB sneaker. That's not what he's good at. He's good at read option running or bootleg running. Like I don't understand why did they just all of a sudden come in like with a game plan of we're gonna do QB sneaks this game? This shit made no sense. They got stopped twice on short yardage plays with QB sneaks. And also on top of that, not even fantasy wise, on top of that, the best plays they had was in the goal line is some bootlegs where they roll Josh Allen out and the tight end like slip or cut under, and he always able to find the tight end. Like they did nothing that they usually do right at the end of these games, like in the red zone, and they lost the game because of it. Like they should have won that game. They should have scored 40 points easily in this game. Like the Titans defense did not stop them at all. Like they were just walking up and down the field. They just kept making bonehead mistakes. Like literally, anytime they needed a first down, all three of Emmanuel Sanders, Diggs, and Beasley was wide open. Like it was like pick your choice, like of who you want to go to on third down. And they was converting third downs every time. Like I think they may have punted the ball one time. No, they did not punt the ball. No, they punted it one time. So like it wasn't like they was getting stopped. They couldn't stop the Bills, of course. I mean, they couldn't stop the Titans, of course, because they can't stop the run either. But like the Titans had no answers. It was, but it wasn't like they didn't play bad enough to. They shouldn't have lost this game. Like they kind of like gave this game up by not converting any of they like they kicked like 3 field goals and they got stopped on the goal line. Like they got stopped on the goal line. Like that was their fault they lost that game. They should have easily had 42, 45 points in this game.
Yeah, they just had an off week. They usually is on point. McDermott is a great coach. They just had an off week. Tennessee ran
gonna be all right.
Tannehill made the plays when he needed to. Derrick Henry, man, punish him 35 times a game. Buffalo ain't capitalized. That's a good quality win for Tennessee.
And what I was gonna say, it is getting ridiculous though. Like I thought Derrick Henry would slow down this year because like running backs and carries, but he really is kind of like a freak of nature. Like I know I ain't like him like in college or his first years in the NFL, but like this is getting crazy. Like literally, he just do the Bills have a truth. Yeah, they got Stephon Diggs. He a number one. But yeah, he like gashing like teams. Like and he just like when he get to be that big and have that type of breakaway speed, like he runs past DBs like often. Like he like I kind of like compare it to like if you ever seen Tyrone run fast, like Tyrone Washington, big one. When they get to running like fast like that and they get that speed built up, it's like they unstoppable. Like they run, they get to like a top speed that's like crazy, like even faster than something like track stars. It may take them a second, but once they get out in that open, they stride just crazy. And just watching him has just been, he's very fun to watch.
Them DBs don't be wanting no parts. Move out of the way.
You see what happened to Micah Hyde?
Business decision.
He made the stop, but goodness gracious, that boy probably went to the sideline like everything hurt. Everything hurt.
I was definitely not trying to get in front of that nigga while he running full speed. And he getting the ball into
Yeah,
the second level every time. Like, I know Buffalo defense was so tired.
yeah, that's what he's wearing you down. Like this boy averaging 5 yards a carry, like for his career. That's like we ain't seen too many running backs do that. That's agent. That's like prime agent Peterson, Ladainian Tomlinson shit. So like we gotta in a minute we're gonna have to start looking at him like an all time great. Like I did not I didn't think he was gonna be this good in the league though. Definitely did not think that, but definitely proved this haters wrong because I was definitely one of his haters, thinking like this nigga just a product of the product of that Alabama offense. But nah, he been going crazy. Where would he rank? Especially as far as peak, like it's like how people talk about Bo Jackson. Like, yeah, he was the biggest running back and he was the most athletic. Can y'all can still hear me, right? Well, shit.
Yeah.
Frozen. Wow, let me reset.
Yeah, I can hear you is
All
frozen.
right. All right. Oh, and it was good to see Julio. The three catches that he made was